July 5th, 2024. The day I found and picked up the Ford yt16h garden tractor. Well, it's Friday morning, getting the trailer hooked up. We're going to be heading over to Southern Ohio to go pick up a Ford garden tractor. Found one, popped up on Facebook last night on Marketplace. It's a great deal, looks really nice, runs good. So we're gonna go and pick it up. Looks like we're getting ready to take off, aren't we? Ready to go? Ready to go get the garden tractor, aren't we, guys? All right, in the picture here, this is what my old Ford GT120 looked like. Unfortunately, I'd sold it about 1.5 years ago. Well, Chumley and Ziva went along for the trip. We just picked the tractor up, and we're going to be heading home with it to clean it up, get some fresh fuel in it, and get it ready for the show tomorrow. So we got about another hour and 10 minutes, and we're heading home. All right, well, I'm back home. Got the dogs back in the yard, and back with the yt16h Ford garden tractor. I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, air the tires, put some fresh fuel in it, fix the hood, and I'm probably going to just leave it on the trailer and take it tomorrow to the show. I'll probably use this trailer. I was going to take the lowboy and take the yt16h and the yt16h and possibly the 314 to the show tomorrow, but it's pretty hot. They're calling for severe weather later. I might just keep this trailer on the truck and load a couple more things on there and just take it tomorrow. I'm undecided. I need to put a fan clutch in the truck, and just afraid of hauling too much and a hot day and overheating the truck. But so I don't know, I'll figure it out here in a minute. But like I said, I got a pretty good deal on this. I know it's not the prettiest thing, but I really like the Ford garden tractors. I've owned one before, and it was an older model. I think it was a GT120, but like an idiot, I took it to an auction, sold it, lost a little bit of money. But you know, on the other hand, the money was nice because I was auctioning off a lot of things, and it helped me be able to buy the Gator, which I could really use. So that was then, this is now. So again, I'm kind of starting over. Thought this was a good deal, and it's something to start with. You know, again, it popped up on Marketplace, oh, I don't know, 10 o'clock last night, or night before, or last night, yeah, July 4th. And so I thought, well, I'll go get it. It was only about 1 hour and 5 minutes from the house. Messaged the guy, and he said, sure, I'll hold it for you. And I got down there this morning and got it. Like I say, it's going to need a little bit, but what doesn't? I don't expect, you know, a miracle. I'm not looking for something to mow grass with. Like I said, I'm going to touch up some paint, clean it up, put some new decals on it, and just have it as my collection. So that's what the plan is. All right. So I got home, waited a little bit, and got the yt16h Ford unloaded. I decided not to take it to the show tomorrow because it needs probably a good carb cleaning, some fuel line replaced, and it definitely needs a new battery. So went ahead and loaded up some other stuff to take instead. But I've done a little bit of research. So the YTH Ford garden tractor, this particular model, was built somewhere between 1990 and 1993. These were built by Lawn Boy. The older yt16h's that had the white fenders were built by Gilson, and they were roughly built by them and marketed by Ford from 84 to 90, or 84 to 89, I believe. And 90 to 93 is when the Ford went the Lawn Boy to manufacture this model. Also, the older yt16h's had the Briggs engine, and the 90 to 93 models like this one had the Kohler Magnum 16s in them. Also, something I noticed too is if you look at the tags on these will say Ford New Holland, whereas the older models prior to 1989 only say Ford on them. So that was right about the time that Ford and New Holland merged, or however it went. So that's just a little bit of an update. I knew Lawn Boy made riding mowers. There's several older Lawn Boys I see. I've seen them through the years. As a matter of fact, I was at a lawn and garden show, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years ago in Sugar Creek, Ohio. And I happened to see a Lawn Boy garden tractor on a guy's trailer. He wasn't selling it. He just had it there to show off. Now I might have seen one. I know I saw some Lawn Boys in the early 2000s and some of the dealerships, but they didn't look nothing like these. They looked to be a little bit cheaper. They even had the small 0 turns. But I'm planning on using this tractor. You know, I gotta fix the seat, do a few things to it. I plan on having it ready to go to some shows. I'm hoping to have it ready by the fall and to take it to some of the shows in the fall. You know, don't think I'm gonna be getting rid of any of my garden tractors in the future now. I kind of regret getting rid of some of them than I did, but you know, at the time I thought it was the best thing to do. But now I'm gonna try to build my collection back up. You know, I'm just looking to have some different stuff to take out to the shows. Here in my area in West Virginia, there was a lot of Ford stuff, but you just don't find it anymore. You just don't find it. At one time, there was a lot of it. I remember several Ford dealers in the area back in the 80s. But, you know, since then, a lot of them dealerships have closed. And, you know, you just don't find much of the Ford stuff around here. You know, a lot of our shows, John Deere is usually the big thing you run into at a lot of the shows we go to around here. Cub Cadets, they got their place. The International Cubs, they have their place too. Several people's on them. But, you know, I try to find different stuff that a lot of people's not got and take out to the shows. I'm hunting to hopefully get a Minneapolis Moline and maybe an Alice Chalmers garden tractor in the future, but you know, I'll be a little bit down the road. Most of them I see, they're for sale, or if I find them in an auction or marketplace or whatever, I'm gonna have to travel a little ways because they just don't really around this area. Seems like Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois have quite a few, but none around here.